The allegations on the other fellow was that he took some child back into a room and shut the door. Is this going to prevent that from happening?
I can say unequivocally that will not happen.
Immediate changes after a student is sexually assaulted by a tutor inside a Southwest Florida elementary school.
The Lee County School District meeting tonight and promising change to keep your kids safe. 66-year-old Gregory Lancaster is accused of performing sexual acts on the minor while inside Villas Elementary in Fort Myers.
4 in your Corner's Dave Colbreth has been following this investigation and was at tonight's school board meeting where there's a new plan to keep this from ever happening to another child. Dave?
Yeah, for that to happen at any school, you have to ask yourself, how is that possible? I mean, why wasn't there someone around? Legitimate questions. Tonight, the district has answers and says it's made some changes.
The difference is that if the tutoring is to take place on a school campus, we will have ultimate control under the circumstances in which it takes place.
The news surfaced last week that, according to investigators, this 66-year-old tutor took an elementary school girl into a room, jammed the door shut, then molested her. The man worked for this tutoring company whose contract was not renewed at the end of last school year. No tutoring company was used this past fall, so as it turns out, bids for new companies were going to be presented at this week's school board meeting anyway. But after Lancaster's arrest, the district decided to change its policy and no longer allow these outside tutor companies to rent space and then operate however they wanted.
As opposed to renting those facilities, they will be using those facilities for free, which subsequently means that we have ultimate control and say over how they use it, where they use it, when they use it, and the circumstances under which tutoring occurs on school campus.
Does that mean that there will be like teachers nearby or staff or somebody?
Absolutely.
And apparently there's been other issues with tutor companies the district has used over the past 6 years, but this superintendent says she's changing several things.
We are unable to fix the past, but we have put safeguards in place so that the things that have been expressed as concerns should no longer be able to happen.
But how exactly are they going to ensure your children are not in danger when being tutored on Lee County school campuses?
Prior to these contracts being signed, we'll be meeting with principals to better define the parameters now that we have complete control over how the facilities are used.
The allegations on the other fellow was that he took some child back into a room and shut the door. Is this going to prevent that from happening?
I can say unequivocally that will not happen again.
Gregory Lancaster is being held in jail tonight without bond. I've sent several emails to several people several times over the last few days at the tutoring company where he worked. No response. Live in Fort Myers, Dave Colbreth, Fox 4 in your corner.